tombstone instantly. Mateo will be there. 4 people that will get the ace. He will the knife is there. He's going to be going for the knife. What a disrespect.
That pixel going down. Another one though. Might fight to the soon.
He's taking the defuse! Not like this!
Group, but what's up? I come never.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the AcadArena University Alliance Cup Season 3. We are back with some top caliber campus esports. Thank God, because it's been too long. And we are kicking things off with the draw. My name is Desiderata, and with me is a veteran of the campus esports space. He is fresh off of his run at the VCT Challengers PH, and I know him as Don, but you guys probably know him as the one, the only LG Squammy. Squammy, welcome to the broadcast, buddy. How you doing?
I love it, bro. I love it. And I'm so excited to be here. As already mentioned, my name is Don Juan, also known as Squammy, and I am back for another season of UAC Valorant. But not as a player, but as your host for this season's draw show.
Yes, sir, that you are. And you know what? Thank you for being here. Because again, this is going to be very, very important for the players and coming into season 3, where they're going to be placed, right? Who are they going to face? There's a lot of fate that is going to be decided here. So coming from a player's perspective, that'll be very insightful. Thank you so much. And everyone at home, thank you so much for being here. It's Sunday. It's a lovely Sunday. Rainy a little bit, but that's okay. We hope to see you at the upcoming Sundays and Fridays for more UAC action to come. And this, once again, is where the action begins. Now, gotta talk to you about the draw and the importance of these brackets, because in a lot of ways, right, so much is going to be decided by what group each team lands. Just as an example, season 2 last, I think that was around, I want to say March, right? You guys faced off against the USC Warriors. They were so dominant in the group stage, 5-0. And because of them putting you in a 2-2 position, they nearly stopped you guys from going into the playoffs. You were this close. You were this close not having an LG in the playoffs. That's incredible. So, you know, in your player experience, what is it like to go into these draws? What are you looking out for? And how much does this set the tone for the entire tournament?
Honestly, bro, from my personal experience, we got a tough bracket. Like, I wouldn't say it was not balanced, but this type of draw picks, they're basically luck of the draws, hit or miss. At the end of the day, you just gotta beat all the teams. You can't be lucky and dodge a team. To become really the champion, you have to overcome all teams despite the draw. You can't blame it.
Yeah.
You either fight them now or fight them later.
That's true. That's true. And yeah, you know, the draw has influence, but it's about what teams do with it that matters, I guess. But more than anything, this is an opportunity for us to get to know these teams, get to know the players and their stories going into season 3. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is the UAC Draw Show, where we will be determining the final groupings for our upcoming season. We'll be doing the draw a little bit differently this time, though. We're going to have a little bit of fun with it. We're going to talk to the players. We're going to have them chat with us. Actually, Don, why don't you break it down for us how this draw is going to go?
So the mechanics goes as a representative from each team will be called upon to hang out with us. And then we'll talk about them and their team, and then they will pick an agent ability that corresponds to a team. They won't know what that team is until after they've picked. The selection is divided into seeds and based off on the previous UAC performance. They'll be alternating between seeds and tiers and groups. So Group A and Group B. For tiers, A1 are the top 4 from last season, A2 are the middle of the pack, and A3 are those who emerge from the promotional tournaments. And that's how it's going to work. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, it really is. You know, I guess, Don, what are you excited for when it comes to UAC this year?
Bro, I'm excited to see new faces, man. New rosters and everything. The whole scene is fresh. It's new.
That's true. There's so many changes now. More so, the last time it was this fresh was, of course, in the inaugural debut of season 1. But like Don said, a lot of the teams have changed up their rosters. There are a lot of players who graduated. Like, yes, there are still some familiar names, but there's a lot of fresh blood, fresh faces, and a lot of fresh talent. And what's great is that means whatever existing narratives and previous performance there is, that could be completely shaken up. You know what I mean? It could be a previously dominant team might have their work cut out for them now, or maybe a team that no one really bargained for could have like a straight shot to the finals.
What I love
So
about it, you never know, bro, until it comes. When the day comes and you have all these expectations, and when the game hits, tournament jitters, and everything didn't go according to plan, or everything went according to plan.
right.
It's fun to watch these games.
It is very fun to watch. And, I say it a lot. This is an exciting time, of course, for the UAC. But generally speaking, it's an exciting time for campus esports. It's a great time to be a student gamer with so many gaming and esports orgs across different campuses, like really hitting their stride. And today we're going to meet a lot of them. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are inspired by any of the amazing people we get to chat with here today, and you want to participate in campus esports yourselves, the great news is that you absolutely can. Maybe you want to join UAC or other tournaments like it, or put up a tournament yourselves in your own campus, or even avail of a scholarship for working in campus esports. You can do all of this and more by joining us here in the AcadArena Alliance. AcadArena does so much for student gamers, but the long and short of it is they are here to bring out the best in you through the wonderful world of video games. So to learn more and to start your campus esports journey, head over to acadarena.com/alliance.
The University Alliance Cup would not be possible without our amazing sponsors and partners. UAC 2021 is powered by Globe Telecom, ASUS Republic of Gamers, our presenting sponsor, Logitech G, the official gaming gear partner of AcadArena, and Twitch Student, our platform partner. Now, without further ado, I'd say it's time to get started with this draft.
Yes, sir. Okay. Dawn, tell us about the first team that we got coming up for the draw.
Our first team.
No worries.
Our first representative is the back-to-back champions for UAC Valorant Season 1 and Season 2. Despite not having stellar runs in other esports titles, they have proven countless times that they're kings of the FPS genre, winning not only UAC Valorant, but also many tournaments of other FPS titles around the esports campus scene. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my brother, Javi 8K, from De La Salle University Manila's Viriditas Arcus.
The blind paranoia. TP's up. What a play by
The blind
Susan!
shot pops in forward. Doesn't even get the kill. Kobe styling all over Veritas.
Javi, welcome to the broadcast. The three-peat is on, sir. Do you feel like you guys are the Bulls and you're kind of like Michael Jordan a little bit? You guys are going for your own three-peat. That is insane. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, Javi 8K now playing for Sunsparks. I think he's actually
He's in the
Bren facility right now. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm fine. I'm pretty hyped up for Season 3. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully a three-peat, but we'll see.
Yes, sir. And honestly, it's kind of like an establishment of an esports dynasty because Javi, what year are you in the university? You're first year. And a lot of you guys are kind of young bloods with a lot of years still to go, right? So this roster might stand the test of time for a bit. And, imagine a three-peat could be a four-peat and a five-peat later down the line. That is insane. I mean, does that... you having to come back to defend your title, does that activate you guys, or is that like a point of pressure or nerves?
For me, I want to win. So I like the pressure for the three-peat. I like working under pressure.
I have a
Makes me
question.
wanna win more. Yeah.
I saw on your roster you brought back Grosso, Willie, and Vintage. What made you bring them back, and why now? They didn't show up in Season 2.
Well, we were missing players for Season 3. And the Season 1 boys were down to play, so I got back the old Season 1 roster.
Right?
That is
Looking
so
strong,
cool.
looking strong. How about
Yeah,
personal question for you? How do you plan to deal with your scheduling issues, especially since you're with Sunsparks?
If I have a tournament on the same day as UAC, I have to prioritize Sunsparks. But that's why we have two subs on the roster. So if I'm not there, we still have two more to sub me out.
And speaking of your roster, I mean, the only new face is Yao. And everyone except him has not only seen a UAC, but has held the championship trophy. That is crazy. So, I mean, what's it like bringing him in? Are you guys giving him some insights and advice as champions? How is he melded with the team?
Actually, Yao has been there since the start. He was just high school, so he couldn't play.
Oh,
He's always been there. Like we've always been friends with him. We were just waiting for him to get to college, and then now he just enrolled. So he's
All these
our
young
new
bloods, man. They're ready for the scene.
VA is looking strong. You know, those 2 to 9
Spicy.
odds that put you on the edge. There is no doubt that this time around you are the favorites going in. So, Javi, we are going to get it on with the draw. On the screen right now, you should be able to see a couple of agent abilities. You are going to be picking from A1. Yes. And it will be a group from the top 4 from last season, and they will be the first team to go into Group A,
Group A.
for Season 3.
So I pick one from each.
Yes,
One
and when
agent
you
ability.
do,
But
Yep.
I want you to say a line of the agent. Don't say the ability.
Uh, okay, I can do that.
As best as you can. Go.
Okay. Let's see who's good. Give me a corpse.
Yes! One of my cameras is broken. All right,
Give me a
I'm
card.
sure what Abby means is neural theft. So, ladies and gentlemen, who is behind Coin of Cypher's neural theft? It is, and drum roll please, the first team is.
It's you guys.
Oh, okay. So, Abby, welcome to Group A. You guys are setting the tone. I expect this to be very whoever picks Group A or gets picked for Group A is gonna, oh my gosh, we're in the group with VA. That's gonna be scary. There you go. Do you have any sort of insights on what teams you're looking out for, who you don't want to be grouped up with?
I'm not sure actually. I don't know the new teams yet. So,
Right, a lot of
still
fresh
not sure.
faces. All right, Javi, thank you so much. Welcome to Group A. If you could please nominate, since how this was supposed to go was that the person that they picked, the team that they picked was gonna go next, but since they picked themselves, Javi, you get the chance to nominate a team of your choosing.
I nominate USC.
All right, Javi, thank you so much. He does pick USC, ladies and gentlemen, and USC is one of the most exemplary alliance organizations from the Visayas region. The University of San Carlos. Their run at UAC season 1 wasn't that special, but their improvement in season 2, like we said, dominating the the groups stages rather, and I think both of your teams, VA and LG, went 3-2 compared to their 5-0. So definitely a force to be reckoned with. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Anna from the USC Portal Warriors.
Oh! You get another one, Javi. Triple.
He's gonna get flushed out here by Santi. Gets the kill onto Zeren. He's in a good position still, but he's gonna get pincered. But gets the headshot onto Teji. And Ed's gonna be 10 points.
Hello, Anna. Welcome to the broadcast representing the University of San Carlos Warriors. How are you doing today?
I'm actually feeling good. How are you?
We're doing okay. We're
Doing
super excited. We are, honestly, I have USC pegged as one of the scariest teams going into season 3. Like we said, season 1, you guys didn't even make it out of the group stage, but season 2, you guys went all the way to the semis. It just so happens that you guys fell there. But, what should we expect for season 3? Is USC on another level up? So it was a level up from 1 to 2. Is 2 to 3 another step up from there?
Well, all I can say is that we have a completely new roster this season.
Right.
So that's something to look forward to.
Can we expect the return of the Avatar? Your star player, Fire Saiyajin?
Well, Keith, aka Fireside Jin, is still in the team, but he might not be able to play as much because of he's under Zeal Esports now, so we can't risk any conflicts of his schedule.
Oh.
Right. So it's going to be new faces, fresh blood, Aroma, Mike, Akuma, Kaiju, and Fugly, right?
Yes,
This is your
yes.
new 5 roster. And are these young bloods? I mean, what's sort of the year range of these guys?
We have first years, we have second years, third years, and we have a fourth year student. Mike is a fourth year student.
Got it. Okay. And
I
how does
see
it
you
feel?
listed Ramen as a sub? Why isn't he part of
Yeah.
the main 5?
Because we chose the ones who had like the best chemistry and
Oh,
we
okay, okay.
had, yeah, the main roster we
Interesting.
had.
That is so cool. And you guys are representing the Visayas region in Div A. Of course, the University of San Agustin in Div B. What is that feeling like? You know, carrying a region on your back. You know, do you feel their support when you guys are playing?
Well, it's kind of a big pressure, of course, because we're not just representing our school, we're representing Visayas, the Cebuanos.
Yes. All right. Well, I think it's time for you to pick your choice for the draw, and you will be picking on screen right now from
From
A2,
A2,
and
and
they
they'll
will
be
be
placed in
going.
Group B.
Yes.
Okay. Blaze, is that Blaze?
Okay, that would be a Phoenix. So, do you have a Phoenix line that you can tell us by any chance? Come on, let's go! Done. Chief. Walk it off, G. All right.
Na-mind block ako.
Okay, na. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we picked Blaze for A2. Let's see what team is behind that coin going into Group B. It is Valiant. How?
Valiant.
You know, how is a really great team going in? They are the best
Yeah. They
AcadArena
actually won
Alliance.
the overall Best Alliance Organization Award in 2020 for the
That is
AcadArena
true.
Awards. This team, they've produced countless gaming events and projects in the region for Central Luzon and have dominated and won across several other major esport titles, but have yet to see a victory in UAC Valorant.
That is right. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next team manager, Bjorn from How Valiant Esports.
Come through. That's another peak here, being there, but it's gonna be the pre-fire for Prophecy.
Good thing, another kill, gets a 2K. Oh my god, the Alana from the backside gets a judge, gets another kill. He'll go for more, he will make number 3. He's trying to look for more players. He will get down. Dippy Lodax just pops up at the last second.
Hello, Bjorn. Welcome to the call. How are you doing, Ricky Bear?
Bjorn, you're muted on Discord. Oh, there you go.
Hello.
Okay.
All right, how are you doing, Sir Bjorn? You are from the Holy Angels, Valiant Archangels, rather, and you know we know you very well as sort of the front runners of Central Luzon Campus Esports.
Yeah.
Like you guys are not only participating and winning across major events, but also putting up your events. You know, of course, one of the highlights is Sulagpo in 2020. You guys are activating other schools in your region. You guys won the School Spirit Awardee because you guys have just such a strong community. Do you guys feel the support when you guys are in game? Malakas ba yung crowd nyo?
Yeah, we can actually feel the support po from the crowd sa audience. I feel the excitement po ng mga nanonood and also the players po and the staffs.
That is so awesome. And you guys are very strong. You guys are semifinalists and quarterfinalists. You know, what can we expect to see from your team now?
Compared sa last season, I think we're gonna be improving a lot more kasi po we would like to push our limits. So we would like to be better than ourselves po ngayon.
I noticed you only kept Blast and Prophecy from your previous roster. You guys have only seen the playoffs twice. Have you guys prepared to finally push through to the finals with your new roster?
Yeah, we expect po that we can push through finals this time. We have the tryouts po, the players underwent a really thorough na evaluation po from our staffs and all that. So we believe that we can get the finals this time.
Hey, how looking primed and ready.
Super. And I mean, we can't talk about how without talking about that you guys are one of the schools that are fully supported by your school administration. Sila din, are you getting support from your school, like yung mga faculty nyo, yung mga admin nyo, you know, having them behind you? What's that like?
We are coordinating po with the faculties, with the administration. The staffs po have strong connections po with the support po ng aming mga teachers, all that, administrators. Ayan.
That is so cool. All right. So it is your turn to pick, and you'll now be picking
from A3.
Yes.
And they will be placed in Group A.
A3, okay.
Silang maglalaban kay
And if-
Viridis Arcos.
If you can, don't say the agent ability. You say agent line.
Okay. I think I'll go for blinding.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We all know what that is.
Dark.
That is Omen. What's an Omen line? What's
Yes.
an Omen line? Sage, the life you give. You ever wonder where it's taken from? Very edgy. We love
Mhm.
every Omen player. I'm an Omen player. So let's see who is behind the Dark Shroud card. It is Paradigm Esports.
Vanguard.
Go on, tell us about Paradigm.
NEU Paradigm Esports is one of the fastest growing alliance organizations in the Philippines. They're skilled staff that knows how to forge partnerships and manage their student body. They're sure to keep the organization stable and competitive. They're one of the newly promoted teams in UAC. Let us welcome Charlene Manning, the team manager of Paradigm Vanguards. Thank you, Bjorn.
Here, Nausicaa, what can MGS States do as they are just caught in the middle right now? And TM with a free kill out the ghost, going for another one. It's three.
Here in the Viper try and hold it. Nice Lumik though, going for that flag I think from mid. Not sure where he came from, but he gets the kills. He makes it work, and that is going to be 4-3.
All right. Hello. Welcome, Paradigm. Kamusta kayo? Hello.
Hello po.
All right, Paradigm. Fun fact, ako yung nag-cast sa'yo nung Div B. So I saw that game against, I think it was the Haribons. There was just a bunch of brownouts. Meralco was
Yes.
disconnecting everyone. So, but how does it feel for your team to make it to Div A?
Super napakasaya namin kasi nakaabot kami sa Division A. Tapos nanalo sila. Kahit na sobrang tagal ng laban nila at kinakabahan na kami lahat. Halos lahat kami. Nababaliw na kami sa live nun. Ayun lang. Tapos natutuwa ako. Wala lang.
I can see you have the same roster from your UAC promotional tournament, except
Yes,
for
po.
McAce, who is coming in for Takashi.
Mm.
Are the roles largely the same? Of course, you have Ice Blue Mink with his crazy duelist performance, but what can we expect from the roster for this season?
Mag-expect sila na sobrang lakas na ng team namin. Aabutin tayo ng 25-25 dito.
Pwede yun. Yeah. I mean, tanong ko lang, no, di ba kasi you guys come from Div B. Meron kayong bond and friendship with other Div B teams because you guys came from Div, like you guys had to fight your way here. So parang, are you rooting for them a little bit more than the Div A teams? Is there
Yes.
like an alliance camaraderie between you guys?
Yes po.
Yeah, so you other the Div B promoted teams coming in, of course, are NEU. We have CSB, RG Eclipse, and the MGS clubs. But you from NEU will be picking now from the draw.
They'll be
picking
picking from A1. They'll be
A1.
placed in Group B.
Yung Empress po.
A1 sa top.
Empress.
They pick from A1 on top.
Galing A1.
A1. Boombot. Boombot.
Okay.
Oh, here comes the fucking party.
Yo! Paborito ni Don yan, that is Raze. And
Those
behind the Boombot is... It is
USC.
the USC Warriors. We've been talking about it since the beginning of this broadcast. Don, tell us a little bit about them before we hand it off.
Well, USC is one of the most exemplary alliance organizations in the Visayas Mindanao region. Their run in USC Valorant Season 1 was nothing special, but their improvements this season, undefeated in the group stages, gave everyone an unforgettable Season 2 experience. Let us welcome back again An Paulo Gelemet of USC Portal Warriors.
He's gonna get flushed out here by Santi. Gets the kill onto Zern. He's in a good position still, but he's gonna get pincered. But gets the headshot onto Tenchi. And Ed's gonna be 10 points.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. And you get another pick here. Kamusta yung pwesto nyo, in your opinion? You are
They're
in.
with How. They're with How.
You are with How in Group B. Currently, how does that feel? How do you think your chances are with them so far in Group B?
Well, I really can't say anything because um I don't know. I wasn't able to watch
Right.
the How games. Yeah.
Yeah, but How looking very strong. We've talked
Yeah.
about them already. I mean, in Division A, these teams are sort of tried and tested, but especially with the Division B teams coming in, it's like this fresh blood that are going to change up the competition. And for USC, for the Portal Warriors, I gotta ask, is the Portal Warriors different from, like, do you guys have multiple teams under your belt with your organization?
Yes, we do have.
Okay, and your team representing now, how did you arrive at this team? Did you have them compete? Did you pick out the best players?
Yeah. We had them sign up a form if they wanted to play for us, and then we just picked who was best among the applicants.
So the strongest
All right.
pool on for USC
Star-studded lineup.
Warriors. Indeed. So let us see now. You're
We
going
got-
to pick another group from A2.
A2.
Let's see who you pick now.
They'll be placed in Group A.
This is going to be a Group A pick.
Give us another agent ability.
Shock Dart.
Chuck Dart.
There it is. She actually got the name. I mean, Sova.
But yeah,
He
it's a
is the
line.
hunter. Let's see if these hunters are also as fierce. Who is behind the shock dart card? It is the TUP Gearhawks. Yes, the TUP
Tell
Gearhawks.
me about them.
One of the most quickly established teams here in the Alliance, and they were nominated for a lot of awards in the AcadArena Awards 2020, and they are the teams that I have pegged for just similar to USC, right? Improvement after improvement every year. Let us give it up for Prans from the TUP Gearhawks.
Instantly from Sakuna, gets the perfect reaction. Sozad is there, sees the spike, checks down right, checks down his left, but they headshot. So last week there was a very sexy play there, a wall bang from that incident. What? Germanium! What? Shot too?
All right.
What?
Hey, Franz.
Welcome.
How you doing? Yo, man, you guys
Yeah,
have
man.
really proven to be competitors, not just in UAC, but in other tournaments as well. Just last season, you guys put up a hell of a fight against the eventual champions of Season 1, DLSU. You lost the first map, but you were able to come back for the second, and you gave us a close fight for the third with a 10-13 scoreline. The best of three, honestly, was one of the closest we've seen in the UAC.
Yeah, so I guess what lessons did you guys learn from that series? Tapos I guess your entire journey in UAC so far has been on the up and up. You came from just edging it out in the brackets of Season 1, but you finally made it to the playoffs and the quarterfinals in Season 2. Seems like you guys have some magic going for you, no? So, going into Season 3, what's going on, buddy? Tell us about the TUP.
Siguro nagbunga lang po yung practice namin for the entire week, and yung during the group stage, marami kami natutunan dun sa pagkatalo namin from FIP. And yun nga, sabi namin, push and push lang, practice lang ng practice, sipagan lang namin. And yung disiplina sa comms, yan, siguro nakatulong rin yun para makaabot kami sa playoffs.
Wait, so yung communication nyo in game is what you focused on, and just sort of yung work ethic, no? Malakas yung work ethic nyo.
Yes.
Speaking of work ethic, I mean, you got your squad now with 2 new additions, si Mons tsaka si Akashi. Kamusta sila?
Yeah.
How are they fitting in with the team?
You actually kept the bulk of your team from you,
Yeah.
Owen, Blitzen, and Germanium.
Feeling ko, malaki yung maitutulong nila sa team, kaya sila na-add. Yun.
We're excited to see their performance here in UAC. So, pili na kayo from A3 on screen right now: Snakebite, Lockdown, or Empress. Tapos,
They will be placed in Group B.
Yes, they will be placed in Group B. What? Give us a line from any of these agents, kung kaya.
The best of your ability.
Ano ba? They will coward.
They will.
Yeah,
They have no
siyempre.
idea how heartless I am. Reina
I got it.
players. There we go. Let's see who is
There we
behind
go.
the Reina card. It is.
It is
It is
Malayan
the
Warlocks.
Malayan
Yeah.
Warlocks. You know them very well, Don. Tell us
Oh,
about
Yes,
them.
yeah.
These guys are OGs. They're the oldest student esports organization in the country. They have been supported by the school admin from the beginning and have been able to create a healthy community of gamers inside the university. Because of that, please welcome team manager Ria Mariel from your season 1 semifinalist, the MCL Malayan Warlocks.
Okay, to deny the plant. Has to be careful. Someone needs to cover the approach. No! 2K on Homia! No! To get the kill on him, the Brave Macho covers for him. Indeed, Yanagi though still on fire. Yanagi! Oh my lord! Another ace from Yanagi! The Warlocks! What?
Alright.
Rio,
Hello, Ria.
welcome. We're so
What's
excited
up?
to have. We're excited to see MCL. We almost didn't see you guys. You guys had to play in the promotionals, but saved your spot in Div A. Welcome
Yeah.
back. Kamusta kayo?
Oh, we're doing good naman. So, for this UAC, we had a change in our roster since
I realized.
most of the players from the main team of Shawarma Machine was taking a break muna.
So this roster change, did you build it around KDM Yanagi's skill set? Because everyone is new except him.
Yeah, so Yanagi is still going to play for this season, and then most of the players that changed from the main team galing po sa team Bibale ng Shawarma Machine.
That's so interesting. And again, we mentioned Malayan Warlocks, OG, like one of the OGs of campus esports, talagang pioneers, and you guys have a lot of experience behind you as an organization. Naramdam nyo ba yan na you being supported by your school from a early stage? Has that benefited you guys at all?
Yes. Actually, we're very proud to represent Malayan Colleges Laguna, and Malayan Esports Club is also known to be one of the 3-star alliances, and it's a great honor.
It's a great honor indeed. Swami, you guys faced MCL, and it was a. Tell me about how that was in
It's
season
tough,
1.
bro. Like even before UAC would go against some AcadArena aces and they would destroy us. I remember in UAC, they destroyed my team on our best map, which is Bind at the time. And it was so surprising how they stratted up and then just played for retakes and really demolished what we already had established. So I'm excited to see how Yanagi can incorporate that with his whole new roster, just supporting him, going in fresh, strong versus other new teams here.
Very exciting. So, Ria, you get to pick now from A1. So you're going to be picking from the top 4 from last season, and they are going to Group
A.
Group A.
I'm going for Healing Orb.
Healing
line
Orb.
for us?
Got a line for us. They have a Valor line for us. Do you like Sage?
I do play Sage when I play Valorant, but Valorant is not really my main
favorite
game.
line? I'll share my favorite line. You are a boulder. I am a mountain.
Your duty is not over, and it is not over for whatever team is behind this coin here for the resurrection of Sage. It is the
Healing
one
Orb.
Healing FIP Tamarahouse. Let's go.
Get away, Desiderado.
Yes, the FIT Tamarahouse is one of the older organizations in the Alliance, and their staff is really competitive. They've managed to create several events for their university, and their teams have performed just as well across multiple titles across the scene. Let's give it up for Admiral, for your UAC quarterfinalists and semifinalists from the Institute of Technology, the Tamarahouse.
The Cerberus gets tagged by the recon ult hit so that they can.
Let's go! SMTPs. Miko will be the one left. When the Fuzzy go for the headshot instantly into his face. Another one, making it 2 Ks. Miko will be the cleaning up girl. Make that 3, Miko! What a god!
Hey, Admiral.
Hello.
Yes. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Welcome to the broadcast,
How you
Admiral.
been, buddy?
How are you? Ang
Yes.
lakas nyo since like from season 1 to season 2, we really are rooting for
Yeah.
FIT. We have a couple of things to talk about for your roster, especially Dom. Yeah.
You guys didn't switch
Yeah.
anyone. You kept the same roster, bro. Your star-studded roster. Is there a reason behind that?
Yes, we have a reason behind that. Can I speak in Tagalog?
Of course,
So I
absolutely.
can explain? Okay. Usually, we have the say that the more the teammates na magsama, we can create more chemistry.
Yep.
So, yes. If we release someone, there might be changes with the team plays and everything.
Makikilala sila, right?
Yeah. Team chem is everything, bro.
Yes.
Love it. I have a
So
question
that is why-
regarding Trix. He's being in SV Empire. How has that dynamic affected the team? Does he still have time to practice with you guys?
Maybe maybe sometime. Minsan kasi hindi siya available because yun nga, he's SV Empire and baka sometimes lang siya makipag-practice sa amin, if ever.
And he's not the only one. I mean, si Worship, si Batgos, si Miko, lahat sila merong professional background. So, I mean, do you think that gives you an edge against other teams at all going into season 3?
I think yes, maybe some on point. Pero in the end, we are still players. Yes. We're playing each other. Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, quarters to semis, finals na ba for FIT? Ito na ba? Ito yung season?
Yeah, we are hoping for it. Yes, and we are really being ready for it for the finals. I think this is it. Yes.
This is it now for FIT. All right.
Yeah.
Boss Admiral, you can now
You'll
choose
be picked from A2, and they will be placed in Group B.
Okay. Can I pwede ko bang makita?
Yes.
I can't.
So click lang yung
sure.
watch stream and then you will see the card available pa ngayon.
Oh yeah, I can see. It's on A2, right?
Yes.
A2.
So either Rolling Thunder or Orbital Strike.
Anong beard mo gusto mo? Brim or Breach?
I think let's go with the Orbital Strike.
Open up
the
sky!
Open up the sky! Let's go!
Let's go!
Who's there? Behind the sky, it is. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my goodness! It
TFX.
is TFX.
Your cousins.
Your cousins, your sisters.
Tamaraw FX.
That is right. Tamarow's FX. Tell us about them, Don.
So Tamaraw FX is an accredited gaming organization of the Far Eastern University, Maine in Manila. They're one of the organizations that quickly mobilized to establish a competitive alliance organization in FEU. But while their organizational staff has reached high highs, there's a lot of potential for growth for these players in UAC. Perhaps with the strong support of their community and administration behind them, they can do just that. Please welcome Christopher Romano from FEUM Tamaraw FX.
Taking a bit of a damage. The operator over there catches with a quick stop jump. Back still. Oh, here we go. Showstopper now. Slapping down. With a double kill.
Christopher Romano.
Hello.
Hello, Christopher.
Welcome to the broadcast, sir.
Hello, guys. Hello.
Yeah.
Congratulations, first off, kasi formal accreditation. You guys at FEUM got accredited by your school organization. How has that been for you guys?
Oh, that was pretty, I guess, fulfilling, knowing that how everyone in the org put so much hard work into all the tasks that they're doing, and it just feels good to be accredited by AcadArena and stuff. It's great.
Sure.
Bro, I have a question about your roster. Like half your roster is new. This is like new energy.
Yeah.
Have the recent additions brought what have they brought about to your team?
Oh yeah. About the new roster, I think what's really good about this new roster is that it really filled out the things that we had missing in the past rosters, and what we really needed to really, I guess, check out in our team. And ayun, with our new placements such as our comms has improved, team ability, and prodigies na hidden. Yeah, we found them. So ayun, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Diamonds in the rough. No, Chris,
Speaking
question.
of,
Yeah,
okay, you go first.
no worries. But yeah, you're a coach, right? You're the coach of
Yeah.
TFX. Can you give us insight into your improvement plan, especially for the newer players? What sort of training has TFX put in to ensure a better performance going into season 3?
I think like for me honestly, I guess the usual FPS community or VAN community would feel like, skill or aim is the best way to improve as a team mechanically, but like the other things that are underrated, such as like comms and predicting, and those things that come into the mental of
Right.
Game
Valorant,
sense, buddy.
those are really really important in, I guess, winning those rounds that that count a lot.
For sure.
I have a question. So you mentioned prodigies in your new roster. So with Rainsy being gone, who will we watch out for now?
Well, I guess we have a new pickup just lately, and as a sentinel as well as Rainsy was, and I guess it's pretty unexpected to see what he can do, and again he really filled out what we really needed in our team. So ayun.
Well, we're
I'm been
excited to see
ready.
it. Yeah, we are
Yep.
we've crossed the threshold of half of each group has been revealed. So looking at Group B right now, who do you think is the scariest in your group? Who are you looking out for based on the current picks thus far?
I guess not really. I guess I'm not saying I'm intimidated, but like a team that I really want to try and get back at would be USC, because they are really a big Marauder team, and I
Right.
just want to show that, hey,
You guys
we
can-
have something in store for you guys, and
We
There
just
you
found
have
out that they have a new roster just like you guys.
well.
So it's gonna be fun to see. No expectations, no nothing. It's really just straight up. We'll see who's the best.
For sure. The gauntlet has been thrown down from FIT to USC. Fit, why don't you pick us from A3? There are two more left. You got Viper or Killjoy. Ano yung pili niyo, sir?
I guess I'll go for the Killjoy lockdown.
Don,
Yeah,
ikaw
Killjoy
to.
lockdown.
You got any lines you want to say first before I put mine?
Initiated.
Hey!
Don,
Yeah.
go.
What is it like? Don't die. If you don't have an idea how, ask me.
There it is. And the lockdown for A3 card is. Oh, it is
Ooh, Romanson.
Romanson
RG
from
Eclipse.
SB. Yes, they were in the Division B that was produced by LG Esports, so we got to see their rise. No, they really are one of the higher caliber teams in terms of talent, and their org is new. Despite that, they have emerged and just have been hitting things off, right? And taking the scene by storm to a degree, no? So we're really excited to see what's in store for them. So let's give it up for their captain, Sinks from RG Eclipse.
Double doors.
Going up again sa
High ground
dark
right now. Gun given here to Sirius, but the shock stars are flying on in. And Lost Boy will pop it up and bring in the power. It's 2 in a row.
All right, what it do?
The energy.
What it do?
RG, you guys have looked so good since Div B. Honestly, syempre, I was from a Lasallian school growing up. So, live Jesus in our hearts.
Forever.
But of course, you guys, what is org culture in TSB like? VA is just in the process of getting accredited. So tell us about how RG is forming up in CSB.
It's going a bit slow kasi medyo hindi mo na pinayagan ni CSB mag-accredit ng new orgs ngayon kasi they're more focused in helping the current orgs adapt to the online setup. So hopefully by next term, sa amin next term. By hopefully next term we can get things up and running and hopefully we'll get accredited. That's for sure naman yan.
We are rooting for you, man. We are rooting for you.
Let's go.
So in terms of your roster,
in terms of your roster, how do you feel about your new bloods in your team?
Actually, yung nabago lang naman na nilagay, which is Mayo and Doge. they're actually not new. They were part of the prototype team. Hindi pa kami nakasama ng UA dati. And ayun nga, hindi ko sila sinama ng season 2 because they had conflicts with their ACADs and stuff. So, ayun. And lately lang hinit up nila ako, hey, ready kami mag-play. Just call us up. Sabi ko, okay, sige. Since mga matatanda na rin, we're all 118s. And so parang ano na to, last dance na talaga before the thesis art namin. So ayun, let's get one last fun before things get serious.
One last ride, bringing the boys back, no Sinks. All right, we're looking forward to seeing it. Unfortunately, no, wala nang pilian kasi there's only one card left, but it is the Blade Storm. So tignan natin who is going into group. Group B for A1. The last remaining team for A1 is
LG Esports.
Done. It is LG. Oh my goodness. It is the boys in blue. Of course, Alliance organization LG Esports is a pioneer of gaming. It is our, I guess we call it our alma mater. No, Don. We know them very well. We're part of LG. And, you know, they were nominated for several awards during AcadArena 2020 awards. But, you know, the most prominent narrative is that they have gotten close to winning. They've gotten close to winning. Don, tell us a little bit more.
Bro, my homeboys, but I would like to call them my second place warriors. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Francesca Palafox from the Ateneo de Manila University, LG Esports.
Over the flank at Spawn gets it down, and Yama gets actually 2! Killjoy already casting down his lockdown, but on that, Dippy sees now Donna, gets the Yama back, picks up 3, he can get it 4, he will get it, Dippy!
No
Hey,
bias.
Jessica.
No bias. No bias. No bias. Jessica, welcome to the broadcast. Of course, you guys don't really need any introductions. You guys are returning finalists. How are you doing? I gotta say congratulations first on your promotion. The first ever esports director for LG. How are you?
I'm very excited. You know, there's a lot of things in store for LG this year, and of course, for my favorite esports team, Valorant.
Talking about the roster though, so you guys kept Flex, Dippy, Mateo, but you put in some new fresh faces like Nimby and the Season 1 OG like Jake.
Yes.
So with Jake coming in, I know he's a mainly duelist, so how will this affect the role change and the conflict? Because Mateo and Flex are also duelists.
Well, I feel like a lot of the new team members going in, they're actually very willing to fill, and they have a lot of roles that they've been trying recently, so it'll be exciting to see how each member will choose their specific agents.
Love it.
Love it. I have a little bit of insider info, Chess, and we've talked about this as a potentially difficult question.
Okay.
But we know that LG has 2 Valorant squads, but only one could show up for UAC. Tell us about the process of choosing.
All right. So, of course, we have the medyo seasoned ones, sina Flex, Mateo, Dippy. They were able to form a team, and we have another team which is very, very good as well. And so they had the best of 5, and it actually came down to a 3-2. So really maxed out those 5 games, and it was
They were close
exciting. Yeah, they were all close games, and I was, I didn't know how to prepare for, talking to them after. I was like, wait lang. But yeah, it was fun, and it was just like a couple days ago as well. So
Right. But I mean, of course, exciting that Terra was able to make it, but also equally encouraging to see that Vex, the newcomers, there's a lot of potential for them too. So future of LG is bright, but let's see the future of the groups as you are going to be picking the final. It's the breach. What is Rolling Thunder? You got a breach line for us?
let's
Go!
Let's go.
Off your feet. Let's get off our feet for the final A2 team. It is the USC Teletigers.
USD Teletigers Esports Club is one of the most historical dominant teams in campus esports with top placements across multiple titles in the Valorant Collegiate League. Despite that history, it seems like they still have yet to prove themselves in the UAC Valorant space, failing to qualify for the playoff both seasons. However, recently they have been looking incredibly strong in other tournaments, both locally and internationally, even scoring a game against a top Korean team in the grand finals. This team is a staple of the alliance. Give it up for USD Teletigers Goop.
Is gonna get the kill on Yanagi, but the right clicks are gonna come out. Exio with the second one, almost with
the group though, looking for a flank. That's gonna be perfect with Empress up. That means he's all healed up in the shadows as well. Gets the wall bang onto Dilodax and UST.
What is up, Goop?
Let's go, guys.
Yes, sir. Let's go. All right. First off, similar to iTimers, congratulations to you guys as well for your accreditation. Lakas talaga ng alliance, man. We're getting so many accreditations, and just finally we're getting the recognition I think we really deserve.
Yeah, well deserved. Yeah.
You know, you guys with Tomas and Gaming Society, how has that been for you guys?
It's so surreal that we're gonna get like the support of the community, pero we feel the support of the community naman na even before pa.
Even before that.
Even before the accreditation. Right now, sana mas lumakas pa dahil it's scholar accredited, so yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yo, Goop, regarding your roster, bro, on paper, you have a very strong lineup. You have players with experience in the professional scene. You as a professional FPS player, and Arkiza in the pro scene. I have a question, though. He was listed in your roster last season. Why only bring him in now? Was he busy with his other esports
I think he focused on his pro team last season. That's why he didn't play. But right now, you guys need to watch out for Akiza. You know, fucking pro player, bro. Let's go.
Looking very scary, and hopefully will be the difference maker. Because the truth is, you know, season 1 UST and season 2, you guys weren't able to get out of the group stages. What have you guys done to change that up now? Of course, Arkiza's one, but anything else that you guys got going for you guys? A little magic, a little secret sauce for USD?
Right now, what we're doing is a change of mentality. Because for the season 1 and 2, we all had like good lineups, so we actually didn't know why we didn't qualify. So yeah, I always say for them, change mentality. How we fight our teams, because we lost to like the bottom 2 of our groups last season.
Right.
And one against the top 2 teams, so we don't know.
Right. So you know, you guys have what it takes. Clearly, it's just a matter of scrubbing out the rough ends, no? And we're super excited to see your performance, Goop. USD looking very strong. Super pumped. We're so excited for you guys. Okay, that brings us to our final pick here in the group stages. Viper, are you a Viper player, Group?
No.
Do you have a Viper line
I don't play agents like this. Don't get in my way.
Don't get in my way. Don't get into USD's way, and don't get into the way of this final team of A3. That is. It is the MGS Clubs. You know, MGS Clubs is one of the representatives from the Mapua Gaming Society. They're the sister team of last season's MGS Spades, who is now in Division B. So a little bit of a switcheroo for them. But we're super happy to see them here after winning their promotional match against the FEU Apex Miracles. So let's give it up for Appetizer.
It's a 2-4-2. Fake Defuse coming in forward. Is there going to be reaction? Defuse once again. Well, there. Beat time gets it down. And Gabalaya with the ace.
And PG with the lyric. Wait a minute. Where did you come in? Nice start by TG. What? Oh my God.
Remaining.
What was that flick? TG.
Hey, Appetizer. How you doing? Kamusta?
So happy to be here in Division A. Especially to my team. Shout out to you all. Love you.
love the energy, love the camaraderie. So, syempre malakas yung relationship niyo. But again, I asked this, I think, to NEU. Do you have a relationship and friendship with other Div B teams? Kasi dahil galing Div B kayo?
I have a friend in FEU Miracles named Blade.
Mm-hmm.
I've played with him before in competitive, and yeah.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
So how does it feel switching up with the Spades? Like, have you talked to them like about it? Like, have they given you any tips or information?
They've given us tips,
Mhm.
informations about the teams that they have played against, and we have talked about it. And both teams dream to be part of Division A and hopes to fight in Division Finals, UAC.
Yeah, imagine an MGS finals, clubs and spades. That'll be so awesome. I guess in terms of your roster, we saw you pretty much the same roster going in, no? I mean, you have still Olosin, Viole, Delhi, KVG. I mean, what other things have happened with the roster thus far? Any changes in terms of sort of yung conversations with the players? Like, tell us about how you're going into season 3 coming from Division B.
First of all, our team could be the underdog of Division A because
Mhm.
we don't practice too much, but
Mm.
we really excel individually. So I
Mhm.
could say that each player in our team is individually good.
I have no doubt about it. Sirius is the only new
Yes.
player. No?
He came from MGS Spades, but he transferred
Okay.
to our school. So meaning
Oh.
he's a freshman in Mapua Makati.
Oh my gosh, and he's playing for you guys now from the
Yes.
Spades. Oh my gosh, that is
That's
so
cool. That's cool.
awesome. But yes, I think that is it for now.
That is it.
Appetizer,
We have our
you
group.
are the final team and you are in Group B. Looking at the groups right now, what do you think of Group B? You're with LG Esports, FTX, How, Warlocks, and USC. What are you looking out for? Is there a team na gusto nyong i-target kind of?
I hope to see LG in the final.
Aha! Any reason
love
why?
it.
I'm actually a fan of their team
Aw.
before I played here
Yes.
competitively. Yes.
I mean, sobrang lakas nyo sa Div B. I think you are going to give LG a run for their money.
Their money.
Appetizer, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
your
very much
time.
for your time.
Thank you.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the draw. These are your groups. We'll be seeing Appetizer and the rest of everyone at the actual event. So, Dawn,
Dude, let's talk
now
about
that
the
we've
groups,
made
man.
here, yeah,
We have
this has been crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much again for sticking it out with us. You know, I gotta ask, who are your favorites going into these groups?
Can I just like initially say, bro, the brackets are balanced.
Okay,
You got
you feel like
powerhouses,
it?
Pitt, USC, DLSU, and LG. They're both divided equally.
Yeah.
And then I really think like we're gonna have a great season.
And I mean,
gonna-
looking at it right now, especially with the roster changes, do you have like any standouts from each of these brackets? Who are you looking out for specifically?
You gotta watch out for MCL, the Malayan Warlocks.
Right.
Building a roster around one player is very deadly because they will just support that player, and that player will be like the raid boss. And you
Oh.
also gotta watch out for USC because they have a whole new roster, and Fireside can step in anytime. So you
At
never
any
know.
point, it's just that ace up their sleeve that they can
Yep.
drop at any
Trap
point.
card.
But of course, you know, again, I got FIT coming in here. Of course, just some powerhouses, like you said, of players. Of course, DLSU and LG, the finalists, but also some rising stars. TUP Gearhawks, as far as I'm concerned, you know, have been on a consistent up and up, like we said, and it's going to be very exciting to see where they take it here going into season 3. And lastly, I have a bit of a bias towards Paradigm because, like we mentioned, they were really showing their mettle in Division B, and I really want to see them prove themselves as well as all of the other Division B teams. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is the draw for the UAC Valorant Season 3 groups. Of course, there's a lot that can be done for breakdowns and analysis. I mean, Dawn and I here have made our picks and predictions. But at the end of the day, that is the amazing thing about campus esports. It's at this level of competitiveness, nothing is set in stone. And this particular season, like Dawn said, it is tight, it is
Anything
even.
can happen.
Anything can happen, not just for Division A. for Division B as well. You got a lot of fresh bloods coming in for Division B. Speaking of, while we won't be doing a draw for them, the final bracket for your Division B teams will be posted on all of AcadArena's online channels soon. We're just giving the team some more time, more talent to hop on board, but absolutely so much to look forward to, in this season. I mean, Don, this is campus gaming. This is not just
Alright.
play, and it's all coming at you, ladies and gentlemen, all for one. Any final thoughts before we wrap it up?
I honestly wish all teams good luck. I'm so excited to see the new faces and rosters in the scene. And hopefully another team will take the championship this season. I don't know. Please give other people a chance.
Please,
I mean, no bias, but
no bias. But yes, once again, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Squammy and Desiderata. And remember, you are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. Thank you. Take care of each other, and good night.
Later.